Hi guys, just another e-newsletter to give a bit of an update on all the stuff that's going on. So firstly, as always, just a massive thank you for everyone working tirelessly over these summer months, especially with the heat lately. I know it's been really tough, so massive thank you. We've had some amazing feedback lately. If you look at some of the reviews we've been getting in on the homecare.co.uk site. It's been really, really good. Lots of positive feedback. I think our average over all of our branches is 9.2 out of 10, and with every single branch getting really good feedback. So, well done. And that is one of the main marks of our quality. What is the feedback from the people we actually provide support to? So, yeah, that's amazing. So on that, in July, well, this month, we've delivered the most hours we have ever done at Caring Connections, and we delivered over 21,000 hours of care, or maybe 22,000 hours of care, close to. So very, very significant numbers there, and a lot of people were supporting day in, day out. So again, massive thank you to each and every one of you for all the hard work. And again, as a thank you to yourselves, as always, where we can, we'd always try and do financial incentives and promote, but our hourly rate is the highest we can get it. Any way we can move it, we would. So at the moment, what we try and do is, introduce more, social activities, events, and things like that. So we've introduced another staff camping trip because the first one went so well. So there's one at the end of this month. So please, people, if you're interested in coming along, it's Friday the 29th to Sunday the 31st. So come leaving late Friday. It's up to you when you get to the campsite if you're coming in the car and then leaving Sunday morning. So it's 2 nights. We're funding the pitches. You just bring your tents and, sort your food and it's golden. We're going to be looking at going into the Landudno again on the Saturday, and there's a few little activities we're looking at with like the Great Ormes Mines. You've got the toboggan, activities on the pier, and there's all sorts of stuff to do. But most importantly, it's around bringing people together. And we found the last one was a really positive experience of bringing people together from different branches who don't know each other. So, as an organization, as a charity, our big thing is around how do we look after yous, and, doing things like this, we hope is a way of us showing that we really do care about you. Alongside this, we've got our annual staff awards coming up in October. So what a need by mid-August. If you've got anyone you'd like to nominate for an award, please just send over to me, either myself or Julie, with a bit of a overview of why the person is being nominated. It doesn't have to be really long, just a bit of a thing of why you're putting that person forward. And it's always those of you that being, it's a fantastic event. And again, it's all about celebrating our frontline team, and a big thank you. On that note, we went down to Manchester a few weeks back now, where the charity was awarded a place on the UK's top 100 social enterprises list. We were finalists across the UK in two categories, social impact pioneer and leadership pioneer for our work and what we do. Um, what I'd always try and say is we're number one. We have the best staff. We have, the best social value, the best impact. And I'll always stand by that. There's always areas to improve. There's always areas we can do better. But I know each and every one of you out there are always striving for the best, always under quite challenging conditions as well. On that note, as we always talk about the ECMs, please people keep on with that, logging in, logging out, using the QR codes, making sure you stay in times. And if you're not able to stay, letting your managers know it is really important. But on the whole, been a really positive month, lots of positive experiences. We've got the start of our peer support groups for our migrant workforce. We're starting with events on this Monday and next Monday, run by our peer support coordinator, Monet. So that's going to be good. And again, just a bit more development work we're doing. We're looking at doing a bit more of a push on our staff well-being with our well-being leads and looking at working around domestic abuse support and things like that. So a lot of ideas and plans in place we've got all about supporting yourselves. And if you do have any ideas or any ways we could improve or support in that way, just let us know. There's fundamental things about the job in which the job is the job. It's a hard job, and we know it is, and there's certain things we can't change, but we try and make it the best we can. So please let us know if you've got any ideas. Also let us know if you're interested in doing an apprenticeship or any further learning. Again, this is funding dependent, depending on if you have any visa restrictions and things like that. There can be a challenge in getting apprenticeship funding, but we're always open to explore and look at further. So yeah, so as I say, a really positive month, lots of really good stuff going on. Um, and just the main thing is thank you. Thank you for all you've done and all your hard work and keep it up. Thanks.